But it wasn't about me. It was about me and the cast of characters that had performed with me and the charities we gave money to. It was a good time. So for those of you who don't know, don't follow me, rude. Um, I hosted my first like event in New York City this weekend
Oh,
called You
wow.
Dirty Bear, which was fun. We had Big Dipper was a DJ, Bone and Tell was a DJ. We had C Page was a performing artist. We had 3XS performing artist. We had Will Sheridan performance artist, and we had me performing artist. Then we had Go Go Boys, Go Go Bears, and Medino Green did a little impromptu performance with me, and it was a lot of fun. We gave money. We raised money to the Ali 40 Center in New York City Youth, LGBT Youth Homeless Center, and the God Love We Deliver in New York City as well.
Oh,
And it was at the Rock Bar in New York City, which was one of the first bear bars I ever visited back when I was just becoming a little cubby cub. Growing up, like, what's a bear? Oh my god, people like this. Oh, I'm horny. What? Um,
swing,
so,
swing.
so you know, I was good. It was good back going back there, and Chris Reed was the host who does like the beefcake parties, the beefcake series, and it was a good environment. Raised some money. It was a good vibe. Had a lot of people there. We packed it out. It was fun. I had a great time. I was tired because I worked all morning doing what I do. And then I was like, I gotta get to this bar and be up till 4 o'clock in the morning. But I made it through. We had a good time. We had a real good time.
Right.
So I'm happy. A lot of good feedback. The videos will be online soon, pictures and stuff. It'd be cute.
Right. Well, I have a question because me and Cecil were talking about it. Like, you've been to P Town before.
I have.
Like, what do you expect if nobody? This is your first time going. What do you expect if
Wherever you
somebody
What
can.
do you expect if you go for the first time?
Would you
like like events or you know?
it's it's
White folks. Oh, sorry. Sorry.
White folks. White
oh, you know what's funny about that? Before that, the bear event that I did was everyone I mentioned except for one person was all bears of color or
Okay.
men of color, chicks of color.
Mhm.
So I wanted to throw that out there a little bit. Even the flyer had me on it, a bear color, versus what you usually get for bear events. You know what I mean? So
light
that was
complected.
like complected. So you'll see a lot of light complected people, but besides that, you get a lot of drinking because there's a tea dance almost every freaking day from like 12 to like 8 at night. You drink, 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 and have DJs play music. And then there's parties, on top of parties. Every day there's a party somewhere. But the thing about Bear Week, it's what you want it to be.
Right.
I'm not a heavy drinker at all. If I have one drink a year, like I had a shot. Somebody gave me a shot after I performed.
Yeah.
I took it to the head and kept going. I haven't had a drink before that. I drunk water all night long because I don't drink like that.
Right.
So if you want to go to a bar or go on one of the tea dances and mix and mingle, you can do that. You can sit by the pool all day for what reason I don't know and do that. You can go in the pool if you want to and do that. You can go check out historical things in Provincetown. Like when I went 3 years ago, we went for the whole week. That's why I did my first production directorial debut for Bears at the Beach. But for the first 3 days, we didn't do anything film wise. We did tours of the area. We caught a few drag shows. We went to nice restaurants. We did some shopping. We stopped at the tea dance an hour, take pictures, but we never stayed more than we needed to. We did everything else besides the normal quote unquote party thing. We're not party people. So it really is what you make it. You can go on bike rides, go on shark and whale excursions. I did a jet ski that week. You can go out on a boat. You can do walking trails. You do a lot of things besides sit around half naked and drink all day.
Okay, so how much money do you need to bring?
a
See,
lot.
people. I was gonna say people never ask this question
Right. True.
because for whatever reason. But really, how much money do you? If you let's say you want to stay for the whole week, how much money you need to
Need to bring or need to have.
bring?
The first night we were there, see, it all depends on how you do it. Because the first night we were there, we went to a restaurant. Just 2 people, $100 right off the bat.
Yeah.
Just one restaurant. I was like, shit.
Mm-hmm.
But we had a condo, so we had brought food with us, and then went to the supermarket to buy more food. So we didn't have to do that all the time.
Okay.
We ate a lot at the house, and only went out for like maybe a lunch here or a breakfast there, but did a lot more eating at the house. So you can save money on that kind of situation if you're not staying at a hotel type, which there aren't many of anyway. If you do a bread and breakfast, most times you get a breakfast in the morning. Or if you are staying in a condo and you put in with people, if you guys got a condo and everyone chipped in for like a 4-room whatever situation, that cuts down your cost.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, if you're doing like one of the hotels, it might not cut down your cost because only 2 people in a room. So it's really about how you do it. But it is an expensive place to visit.
I believe that.
It's not a cheap place because there's no McDonald's, there's no Burger King, you know, there's no fast food.
Blasphemy.
It's all like it's on an island, you know, so it's all restaurants.
Yeah.
They're really good food because you know you got the seafood is really fresh because it's on the fucking water.
So bring a loaf of bread and some mayo and some sandwich meat.
Well, you can buy sandwich meat on the water, at the supermarket. They have a supermarket on the land, on the island, because people live there full time. So they have a stop and shop. You can go and walk to, or take the bike or ride to, and get your meals if you want. That's what we did. Also, we didn't bring all our groceries from home, but we packed enough stuff that we needed.
That's right.
To the supermarket to get more stuff, rather than keep going out for breakfast, lunch, and dinner for a freaking week, which will kill you.
You know what? Something I did notice though last year that I had never noticed before, because you know I've identified as a bear for a long time, so I've known about P-Town for a while. But something I noticed last year that I've never noticed before, there has been more of a visible presence of bears of color than that I noticed last year that I had never ever noticed before. Not to say that they weren't there, but I wouldn't know that they were there because I didn't see them. But for some reason last year, you know, there were more in pictures, and there were more, hey, we're all bears of color. Let's get together and take this photo together. Yes. Let's show people that we are here as well. So more of us would come, and it made me want to go. Yeah,
you know, it's funny. That's most bear events you go to.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
When driving from New York to Boston last night, I had a lot of time to think and just how the word bear pisses me off. It did. Thinking about the word bear and what it means pissed me off. Because the word bear means a certain thing. You know? And then we have to add on other shit to associate other people.
Right.
You know, so it's like bear, then it's bears of color. Why is it not just a bear?
Right.
You know, why do you have to be a bear of color?
Right.
As opposed to say, I'm a bear no matter what the color is.
Mm-hmm.
Or, you know, that pissed me off so much last night as I was driving, thinking about all the colors of a bear, and why would it be bear means white, quote unquote, and then bear of color means everything else?
Well, don't let it make you too mad, because people have delineated themselves by race or gender or whatever since the beginning of time. That's how wars start. You know, that's not anything new. We didn't just start that with the bear focus.
Oh, totally not. But I just thought about thinking, like, you think bear. When you think bear, you don't ever think polar bear. You think brown bear, black bear. You never think polar bear.
So they got those two now. Because if you old and gray and white, you're a polar bear.
I seen all kind of definitions, like black
Panda
people
bear.
call black bear, Latin people call brown bear, Japanese call panda bear.
Panda bear.
Yeah, but bear is just bear. It's like white. You know, I'm just thinking
From
white
Australia,
bear.
you call
Caucasian bear. You don't say Caucasian bear. You just say
Okay.
black bear, Asian bear, Latino bear.
I think that's what pisses me off the most is because even with the bear culture, white is the standard and everybody else is an offshoot of that. So
Right.
it's bear, then it's bear of color or panda bear or brown bear
Yeah, brown.
or something like that. So yeah, it's like for whatever reason, white is the standard.
Let's make a movie. Red light shine bright, movie on set.